G'day Spurs fans, Paul the Hotspur hippie here, the only psychedelic soccer show on the internet, and I'm being swamped by people, hang on. Whoa, what's going on? Anyway, there's been a bit more news, a follow-up on the old Archie Gray, went all shy there, Archie Gray signing. Apparently our man at the top, Ange Postecoglou, was a major factor in him signing, and I didn't know this. Maybe I should have realised this, but the Archie the Gray family is tight in with Celtic, so mad Celtic fans. So of course they're going to know all about Ange and what he can do, and I think that's a really positive thing. And we've seen it a few times with players that when it comes down to the chat, if Ange wants a guy, I don't know if persuasive's the right word, but he seems to have a knack of getting them over the line, that's for sure. And also, like with the Archie Gray signing, the word on the street is, and who knows if this is true or not, that Brentford was shilly-shallying a bit over the payment terms. They wanted to stretch it out a bit, and so maybe things are changing at Tottenham, because that's usually something where we might jump in and take weeks to sort out, because Levy usually wants his £2 million off, but it didn't happen. It was in there, and straight away we got him. And we've been signing some really good youngsters at Spurs recently. Not all of them. I don't know what the story with Valise is at the moment, really. And Ashley Phillips might be ready to come back into the first team after his loan spell at Plymouth Argyle last year. But when you look at the likes of Mickey van der Ven, who's our last remaining Spurs player at the Euros, Destiny Doggy, Pap Matassar, it's not, I mean, they're first team proper players. I think many a team in the Premier League would be happy to have any of those players. So I'm feeling really good about the whole Archie Gray thing. The more I read into it, the more, I see that there's a family connection that he has with Celtic. So he would have been seeing exactly what Ange can do. And now there's rumours that maybe our next signing might be a winger or a forward. Things have quietened down on the old Ivan Toney front, tic-tac Tony. So we're looking at, was it Jonathan David? There's another Wunder kid from Rennes in Ligue 1 or Ligue 2 or whatever it is. And you know what? I'm all for it. I think it's possible to build a team that can challenge next year by doing this, because I think it's going to strengthen our team, what we're doing. But also, look, it's pretty good for the years to come, man. I mean, it doesn't take me much to get excited or optimistic, but I like the way we're going at the moment. I really do. I'm thinking we're going to be up there or thereabouts for the title this year, closer than last year. But hey, you know what? If it takes 2 or 3 years to get there, I don't care, man. I don't care. But I think this is going to be our year. Rumour has it that the Tottenham squad, they've reassembled on 1st of July, and they're busy getting their cosmic norths all sorted out, having a field trip to the Bosnian pyramid, the Bosnian pyramid of the sun in Visoko, which I went to several years ago, and it's a hilarious thing. And if you need to be serious about it and debunk it, I don't think it's for you, because it's just mucking around, but it was hilarious. So they're going there, they're getting their cosmic north tuned in. I believe that's actually where one of the portals to the Postecoglou is, where Ange goes and sticks his head in and just gets tuned in with all the football knowledge swimming around the world. So that's going to bode well, and it ain't that far away now till we get going on pre-season friendlies. It almost feels these days with pre-seasons that it's like the football season starting early, if you know what I mean. So we play, our first game is against Hearts I think it's only about 2 weeks away. 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks away, we're playing Hearts. I'll definitely be doing a watch along for that one. And then shortly after that, we're going to be playing QPR, Quarter Pound of Rubbish. Remember them on their plastic pitch when Bobby Mims let a howler in? God, dear, oh dear. I don't think they've got the plastic pitch anymore. It's just old-fashioned grass at QPR. QPR, I don't know if you remember QPR, but they're Chelsea's rival. The part of the unholy southwest London trinity of Fulham, QPR and Chelsea. All the posh kids. Well, QPR's maybe not as posh, but make no mistake, don't be believing all these scurrilous rumours that Chelsea are our rivals. They are nothing of the sort. They are just jealous of the whole Tottenham and Arsenal North London derby because they ain't got one, because it's just them Fulham and QPR. So you just do your little rounds with them, Chelsea. It doesn't look, I haven't seen much news of any other Premier League teams cracking open the piggy bank. Now it's the new financial year. I would have thought there'd be a bit of a loosening of purse strings somewhere. But the only rumour I've seen is, and this is hilarious, that Arsenal might be in for Benzema, which, good luck with that one, mate. I mean, don't you want to get someone who can play football anymore? I think Arsenal have plateaued. I think that's as close as they're going to come to winning the league. Last year, they've been the bridesmaids 2 years running, and I think that's it. They've done their dash. I don't think they're going to be doing much this transfer window. And I think Arteta's knackered, and he's probably rubbing his hands looking at old Pep's seat, thinking, ooh, I could get in here, give me a decent club instead of these Arsenal clowns. We've got Liverpool, don't seem to be doing anything with Arne Slot. Manchester United getting ready to bring in Gareth Southgate after a KPI improving Euros. We're playing Switzerland towards the end of the week. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that one. I mean, Switzerland look like they can play football, don't they? And that's more than England can do at the moment. So there's lots of, the football period of hibernation where we've been going. Well, I know I've been going into a bit of a cave because there's been bugger all happening, and I'm not really into the endless speculation. I get a bit bored with it. I like to talk about things when they're happening, or just talk crap. But just gleaning headlines because they're changing every day. It's always new, and it's starting to rain. What's going on, Sydney? Why are you raining on me? Oh well, I better walk back to the car. But yeah, so it's felt like maybe the last 2 weeks of June. I wasn't doing too much on my channel because there just wasn't much happening. But I'm getting back into the swing of it, which is nice. Eager to go, onwards and upwards. I'll probably do a bit of a stream later tonight, and if you're enjoying this on the podcast, there's a few people downloading that now. That's what the smart kids are doing. They don't want to see my ugly mug. They just want to put me on and fall asleep or something. I don't know. There's loads of people running around here. It's like an epidemic of people trying to get fit or something. So if you're enjoying it on the podcast, cool, that's great. If you want to share it around, because I'm not on Twitter, that'd be nice. Or if you just want to click like and subscribe and all that sort of stuff, brilliant stuff. And remember, if you don't like what I'm saying, don't forget, hit that dislike button. Hit the dislike button, because it counts as a YouTube engagement. Anyway, till next time, folks, peace and love, man. Go on, you Spurs.